welcome back to the Princess K podcast show. Your host, Princess Kingsman. So, I'm back. I just also want to talk about intuition as well, okay? Following your intuition is very, very important. It can save your life. I mean, it has saved my life countless of times, multiple times, where I could have been in trouble, or if I didn't listen to my intuition and follow it, even though I did not understand 100%. But, you know, having a very strong gut reaction to something, sometimes it's hard to ignore because protection is not loud. Protection comes in just simple guidance and just simply listening to your intuition. And the more you listen to it, the more louder it gets and clearer and sharper. So it gets very, very sharper when you listen to it. So it saved my life so many times, about, just different things in life, people, situations, jobs, everything, motherhood. So listening to it is very important because what we would normally think straight away is, oh, I'm just being paranoid, or I'm just overthinking things. We just like excuse it away, but no, listen to it because it can save your life. Okay, and you can look back and think, if I hadn't listened to my intuition, this and this would have happened. Or you could be looking back in regret and thinking, if I had listened to my intuition, this wouldn't be happening. So I think it's better like you start to practice listening to your intuition, because it's a small voice, still voice in your head, also in your heart, and in your intuition, which is at the bottom here. That's where your spirit is. So it helps. Like I said, it saved my life countless of times. So, and intuition takes time to trust. It takes time. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that mine happened overnight, or maybe because I'm spiritually gifted, so my intuition is naturally heightened. It's naturally strong, but I had to build it. It wasn't just strong overnight. I had to build it because I had to listen to it. And the more I listened to it, the more it got louder and sharper. And when my intuition tells me things, there's now usually proof. Okay. The signs, yeah. I'm just very, very connected. Very, very connected. So, and people tend to think, oh, she's bragging. I'm not bragging. I am not bragging. Sometimes I wish I am not that tapped in, because there is burden behind it. It's a blessing and a burden. So spiritual gifts is not all that like glamorous, and no, there's a lot more to it that you don't know. So, but yeah, listen to your intuition. Like I said, it will save you, save your life, save people around you as well. Maybe somebody's offering you something to eat, drink. Your intuition was like, don't eat it. Don't eat it. You know? Or your intuition could tell you, oh, this person did this. This person is not a nice person. This person is not a genuine person. This person doesn't want the best for you. That's what your intuition could tell you. This person is not who they say they are. This person is hiding something from you. This person is sneaky. Don't trust this person. All of that is your intuition. And then you ask it why. And then sometimes it will tell you, sometimes it will show you through visions. And that's why you have to pay attention. You have to be aware. So, and the only way, like I said, to develop your intuition is by listening to it. Sometimes you get dreams, you get messages in dreams. Dreams is not dumb. For the people who get messages in dreams and think, oh, dream is no. Dream is your spiritual life, and it shows you what is going on. If you cannot see your spiritual life, you are in big trouble. Because any attack that comes, or anyone that threatens your life in the spirit realm and the astral realm, you don't have the capacity or the opportunity to defend yourself, because you're not aware, because you're not listening. So dreams are very important. So look out for messages in your dreams. When you have visions, you're not going crazy. It's just your intuition communicating with you or telling you something. Sometimes it may not be vision. Sometimes it may just be just a strong gut, or just a pushing, demanding gut, like, no, listen, and stuff, little things like that. So it takes time. You will get it wrong and then get it right. Okay? Sometimes you can miscommunicate with your intuition as well. And this is why I'm saying, like, you need to be in solitude, even if it's just for a week, a month, however time that you are available. Just be isolated and grow and listen to that intuition and practice. My intuition got strong through meditation, because I meditate a lot. And the longest I have meditated for is 1 hour. And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, I meditated for 1 hour, so I deserve a crown. No, I'm not bragging. I'm just simply telling you, like, the extensive work I had to do on sharpening my intuition. Okay. So, yes, of course, it had my spirit team were involved in helping me, but at the same time I had to also do my part, which is listening, staying away from certain people, certain situations, certain foods, certain environments. Yeah. So intuition helps a whole lot. Okay? Especially if you used to have friends, and it helps. So listen to it next time your intuition tells you, don't trust this person. Even if you don't see the proof, you're like, why? And you don't get an answer, just do it. Because I can guarantee you, you're not going crazy. You're going to thank yourself, like, oh my God, it's right. This person wasn't so and so. So it's very important. Very important. And there's a lot of people that don't want you to listen to your intuition. A lot of people have tried to block it. They have tried, all kinds of spell work to block me, to disconnect me from my spirit team, to disconnect me from my higher self, or to disconnect me from reality in general. And it did work for a short amount of time, obviously, because I was on the same vibrational level as that. So it did work for a little bit of amount of time. But like I said, eventually I got into solitude and I started listening, because I had not been listening to my intuition for a long time. And people hated it when I started listening to my intuition, because it means that it can no longer manipulate me or spin a certain narrative so that they can get a reaction out of me, and so that they can continue using me and keeping me around, because they can't spin that narrative anymore. It's too late. People see through their bullshit. and I'm not one. An email from I got an email from a client a few days ago, asking a question. Oh, does it not bother me when people gossip about me and say nasty things and all that? I said, no, no. I've had that my whole life since I was a child. You can only imagine. It comes with being me. People don't talk about people that is not doing something. So if people are gossiping about me, then I definitely am doing a lot of stuff. I'm winning. People don't talk about unimportant people. So they're just making me famous thanks to my gossipers. They don't realize that they are making me famous. I don't give a shit if I just believe whatever you want to believe. I don't want to clear anything up. I don't have time. Just believe what you want to believe. There's so much big shit happening in this world, in this universe right now, that is so much more important than all this petty bullshit that people be doing. Spreading gossips, like, spread it, enjoy it. You can even call BBC, please, Al Jazeera. You can do what you want. You have freedom to use your mouth, innit? Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. So at the end of the day, I'm not bothered. But at the end of the day, I go back to what I was saying. Make sure that you listen to your intuition. Okay? It's going to help you. It's helped me. That's why I'm giving you advice right now. It's helped me and it's going to help you. So thank you so much for listening. I will be back shortly. Have a wonderful night. I love you always and God bless. Bye bye.